Good evening, good evening, good evening. I'm here. Hello, happy Wednesday. How are you all? Hi, Joyce. Oh my God, I saw your signage. I'm so proud of you at BoQ Creations. We've got to get our act together. How are you guys? Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Deborah. Hi, everybody. I'm going to put my hair up. All right. I'm actually early, which is a huge surprise. Okay. I have hair. My hair and makeup team just showed up. All right. You are official, girl. If you guys are in Florida, please go see my friend Joyce at BoQ Creations. She is utterly amazing. All right. I logged on early for a reason, and I'm just going to be honest and forthright for the first 10 minutes and just do a little bit of dirty housekeeping for 8 minutes. That way it's not part of my conversation, but I got to fix this. I just don't feel right not commenting. Hi everybody. Happy Wednesday. We're going to get started as we normally do on a Wednesday, free demo in about 15 minutes, but I need to say a little something. It's been brought to my attention, and I don't know how to talk about this other than it kind of stopped me in my tracks. I want to thank Beth Kingston. I follow Beth on Instagram. We had a little chat about this, but all right. I share just about everything. I mean, y'all know me. Hi, by the way, my name's Tracy Wednesday. You're in my studio. Welcome. I need 7 minutes. And I just want to get this off my chest. I just need to say it. So I'm just going to say it. I think I'll feel better. It's all about how I'm going to feel. So some of you guys know, maybe a lot of you know, and I'm going to get on my resources page and do some editing today. But I use a camera mount, which I've recommended to several people, called an Archon mount. And I'm just going to say the name of the company, and I'm just going to... the vice president of the company yesterday made some unwise choices. A lot of creatives, I'm an affiliate for them, a lot of creatives use these camera mounts. And they had a contest going for creatives to make mugs. And actually, this girl lives in Escondido, so not far from me. And I watched the video today. I did some research. I was irate. You have to understand, I'm a woman. I've also grown up in the construction industry. So I've heard it all. Not at all. I've heard a lot. But in the days of where we're at, stupidity is not an excuse. I know the individual who made these comments. I'll just give you the gist of it. Rachel of the Creative Siren, I wrote her name down. I've watched her videos. Yes, there's two sides to every story, but I'm sorry. There is just not two sides to this story, and I can't jump on board with my affiliate. I'm going to remove that until that company, which they've now come out, and now today have made a statement. I have heard, too, this person lost his job, which is a start because a company can't be held responsible for one individual statement. But in essence, in an 8-minute live video where she had shared her work, submitted her artwork, this Tumblr, actually it was quite cool. She showed her process. She uses their stands. They were holding a contest. And this buffoon decided to make comments for 6 minutes about her boobs. And I'm just saying it outright. The angle of the camera, and I listened to it over and over. Was really quite disgusted. I am quite upset. I have 4 minutes to talk about this. Yes, I posted on my Instagram. I'm going to remove my affiliate stuff associated with them. I don't think that one person stands for an entire company and the integrity of their company. But I will tell you what, the comments he made were beyond. I just don't feel right not commenting and supporting Rachel. I don't know Rachel. She lives in Escondido. I support her. I stand up for her. There is no way, shape, or form that should have been done, and I feel bad for her. I would love to hug her. But it's, by the way, there's no reporting it. It was live, literally live. And that poor girl, thank God she stood up. It was live. It was disgusting. I'm sure if you look it up, you'll find it. I don't like to comment until I know all angles, but it's none of my business. What he said was so ginormously stupid that I just couldn't handle it. And I'm just letting it out. Your creativity, who you are as a person, whether you work construction, whether you work as a teacher, whatever, none of that had that camera angle. It just literally tore me up, and it felt like 10 steps backwards. And I'm an affiliate for them because I like the product. I also am doing my research because they're associated with another company that I actually use for my business at work. So they just came out with a statement. They did just come out with a statement. Their Facebook page has been down all day. I looked. Their statement is, they're in damage control. There are people unfollowing, whatnot. I was sickened by it. Like, to the point where, I have to use this camera mount for tonight's live. And anyway, so Rachel of the Creative Siren, I just want to say, none of that should have ever been aired. It was aired live. They removed the video. Comments were made. She reported it. People reported it. I know him. And I just want to say that should never have happened. Should never have happened. And ignorance is not an excuse nowadays. And I just want to say I don't affiliate with companies who have that. I want to see what the company does and how they right the wrong. We all make mistakes in life. It was not mine, Lisa. Lisa said, I missed it. You can rewatch this. I just don't feel right by not saying something. And normally I am Switzerland. I don't want to be involved. If I'm not firsthand involved, I don't want to be involved. So all I just want to say is to anybody who I have recommended, I make recommendations. They're on my resources. I'm going to go remove things. And I just have been doing my research, but without me commenting, I just felt wrong about it. So I just want to say, Rachel, I stand by you. You don't know me. Who cares? I tagged you. It doesn't matter what I think. But this company better right their wrong and figure it out freaking quick, because you can't hinge everything on one person's doings or actions. You have to hear, but that company has to right that wrong. So Archon, right the wrong. Figure it out. Figure it out. I am looking at other alternatives myself right now. No, I won't be an affiliate. They owe me money. But I just want to say this is my PSA. I'm not encompassing. I'm not answering questions. I don't know.
I couldn't hear what you said.
Sorry. I don't know the who, what, where, when, why. But Rachel, you didn't deserve those comments. There was stupidity on a level by one man. I won't even call him a gentleman. By the way, I've been calling him lots. I think he's already been fired. That I checked into, and I know him. I think he's worked for the company for 20 years. So I just want to say I didn't feel right by not mentioning it. I will take that all down. I haven't had time to get in and edit. I was working, and behind the scenes I was listening and researching, and it just made me sick to my stomach. So that's all I really want to say about it. We're going to turn the page. I'm not going to continue to talk about that. But I just feel really strong and passionate about this, especially being a woman in construction. My graduating class had 2 women in it, I being one of them. So if you don't think coming up through the ranks and working and going through college and doing that 30 years ago, how degrading, I know that feeling. And this was a person, you can watch this video over, I'm not going to repeat the story. This was a person who entered a contest crafting and sharing her passion, and quite honestly, she had a really cool project, and that's all I wanted to say. Okay, so I'm doing my research. I'm taking that off. If I've recommended it to you, it's not because I work for them. It's because I'm an affiliate. I do use their products. There's a number of us. They base their whole company on being an affiliate. They have an actually quite wonderful affiliate program because it was started very long in the day. If you don't understand affiliate, I make money being an affiliate and recommending products and things to y'all. So I just want you all to say, I just want to say that, and this goes both ways, by the way. If we were watching a video and I was making comments about his body parts, that is just as stupid and just as wrong. So it's not just one way. It goes both ways. I don't want, I don't think I would ever do that. I think that just ranks on a level of stupidity that I can't even fathom. But also the ramifications of that and having a woman feel victimized is just not right. Just not right. Okay. Did I get that out of my system? I'm sorry. I didn't feel right by just not saying anything. I didn't. All right. All right. Happy Wednesday. It is 5:34. Thank you all for listening to me. I just, on top of that, I was dealing with I am fired up. On top of that, I was dealing with a work issue that it wasn't a man, it was actually a woman who we're at an impasse and a standstill at a giant problem, really giant problem. Not giant. Cancer is giant. Death is giant. Divorce is giant. God is giant. All those good things. Those are giant. It was a really small problem, but I actually was working with a company that we're doing them a favor, and they just the particular person I have. Oh God, I hope she's not creative and watches this. The particular person I was working with, I needed some answers and some clarifications for another company. And all she kept doing was sending me back the same email and highlighting it and then putting in red. And it was kind of like, okay, you send me this email one more time, I'm gonna come unglued. But in the grand scheme of things, I just wanted to say that I was going to go on Instagram earlier. I posted a little thing about it. I'm fired up. I am fired up, and that's okay to be fired up. And it's also okay to say stuff when uncomfortable things happen. And God bless Rachel, who decided to stand up and say something. So God bless her, because she stood up to a pretty big company, and they're also tied into other companies. So that's what I have to say about that. Here was my note. I'm going to toss that away. The show must go on. Yeah, and Patricia just said, I've worked in male-dominated industry. The things women have had to deal with beyond imagination. We all need to take a stand. The great thing about being a woman, too, is we do stand out. We can make a difference, and we get the opportunity to make a difference. If I didn't say something, I felt like that would have just been sweeping it under the carpet. I'm not a sweeper. I don't own a broom. I'm a vacuum girl. I like to suck that up. Yeah, I don't know. I had many messages about it from fellow creatives in my industry, and I just didn't feel right. I know Wednesdays about our happy, positive, creative time, and you don't want, but this is part of it. This is a big part of what we do. There are a lot of creatives who use this equipment, and they're fired up too. You don't want to piss off a bunch of bakers, crafters, scrapbookers, painters, and women. You just don't. There we go. Okay, let's talk happy things. Let's go back to business. I want to first off say thank you. Thank you for everything that is going on. Good. I want to talk about the art party weekend really quick. And here we go. Okay, art party. Here are your teacher lineup. And here's the link. Tracy Wednesday, that would be me. Heidi Easley, Kristen Doherty, Jennifer Chamberlain, Beth Watson, Ken Oliver, Tracy Pounds, Elizabeth Rhodes, Tracy Gibson, Birgit Coopson, Christy Rice, Robin McClendon, Alice Hendon, Michelle Brooks, Margie Kemper, Sarah Matthews, Monsi Makes. I always say her name wrong, and we're friends. Monsi Makes. May with May Something Creates. I don't know how to say her last name. Sandy McTeer. I just want to shout out and tell those teachers thank you so much. The art party is on for August 7th and 8th. It is free. You can sign up with the link I am providing. I think the link is also might be in the description. But I am so happy and proud, and oh my goodness, I can't believe anybody decided to join in on a whole weekend of fun. All of those videos will be pre-recorded. I will be starting it off live on Saturday morning with a live morning meditation. Haven't practiced, don't know what we're doing. I'm going to do it exactly how I live life, and that's on the edge. But I just want to thank all of those artists who are so amazing, and I feel humbled that anybody said yes. And by the way, we actually had to kind of say we couldn't get it to be 30 people, that kind of thing. So there you go with that. All right, my retreat, I just want to tell you, we're near selling out. And today, I had an awesome conversation with two teachers, which I can formally announce right now. Oh my God, I can formally announce because they said yes, and we talked about projects, and we're working on timing. So Christy Darty, and Christy does Create with Christy. That's her page, isn't she? Create with Christy. She is a lettering guru, sweet as pie, love her to death. And then also Tracy Pounds. And so you're going to get two Tracys for the price of one. Thank you, Linda, for saying that. I just feel minuscule moving on, but tonight we're going to create with that intention in mind. Okay, so the second teacher is Tracy Pounds with Miss Tracy Creates. I have known Tracy for a super long time. I almost want to say 20 years. And we had a meeting today, all solidified, talked about the sponsors. I just want to tell you, I am so beyond thrilled that we're going to have this in-person retreat. So I want to say under, I think it's 8 seats until sellout. So you want to get that. Once they sell out, it sells out. Thank you, guys. Okay, my husband and I are both on Facebook, and it showed he was watching. Well, Elizabeth, welcome your husband. You and the artists are so amazing to be offering this. Thank you. I don't know, just kind of end of summer weekend vibe. I think that is about all. Last night I taught a shoe class off the charts. First off, it was my biggest online class. And for those of you who took the class, I would love to hear what you thought about it. It was, I mean, I was on one side of it. Maybe I thought it was good and y'all thought it wasn't. But the feedback has been amazing, and the shoes have been amazing. The shoes we painted, the shoes I painted. By the way, I'm going to say one more thing. It feels good when you say something and then you get an email and it says to current Archon affiliates. So I just got the email. I won't read the whole thing. While you may have questioned your relationship with Archon, wait a minute, are you listening to me, Big Brother? I want to reiterate that Mr. Ross' actions in no way represent our values. So, yeah. The CEO. All right. Timing is everything. I'm glad I just couldn't not talk about it. And normally I don't talk about anything that, but I have to use the camera mount right now. I don't have a choice, otherwise I got to hold it during the whole thing. All right. So far, I'm getting was fantastic. The hand-painted shoe workshop was out of this world. Loved it. I enjoyed the shoe class. You moved along at a good pace. Thank you, Dawn. I was worried about that. I loved the class. New dancing shoes. Excellent. All right. Moving on. What do y'all want to do tonight? I kind of have something in my brain. I did pour a drink, by the way, so I'll have one. It's always wondrous when you get into these activities, but I was waiting for that company to come make a statement. And some heads better roll. You gotta do what you gotta do, kids. All right, let's talk about our journaling. I turned that song into something good. All right, let's turn this. I'm not going to touch that Archon mount right now. I'm mad. Yes, they all met my dog last night. We had a special request to meet my dog, so we did. All right. I don't know what we're working on. We're going to work in watercolors today. By the way, I have been a painting fool, and that feels really good. Elizabeth said, if Tracy has a class, sign up. We got to see her dog. My dog was here. I chose that for free. I know she got an extra treat when we were done. And all right, I'm just taping my book off, by the way. And sorry if I missed any comments during my PSA. You know, you just can't help yourself. But you gotta follow your gut, kids. Like I tell my kids, do you. I painted today while camping. Uh-oh. Oh, oh my God. Patricia, you just almost started my heart. She said, I painted today while camping. Pen died while I was almost done. I'll finish when I get home. My dog's name is Penny, and we call her Pen. So I was like, what? I read that as something completely different. All righty. My goodness. By the way, I got a working weekend coming up, as usual. But I'm excited. When you love what you do, it doesn't matter. Oh, Connie said, on the way to Florida in the car with Karen, we're going to go see Joyce on this trip. Go see Joyce and BoQ Creations. All right. I got to tell. there. Here we go. I'm just opening. Oh, I guess you don't know what I'm doing because I'm hiding it. Don't worry. There we go. There we go. You want to see that big old dirty towel? Now, by the way, I'm talking about this Archon mount. It'll probably fall over just because it's mad at me. Alrighty. Watercolor brushes, where are you? By the way, I got really good news from the brush guys about my brush set because he had to take them off back order. He was getting worried about the number of sets that were being ordered. Thank you guys for that. He did say that he's got them all on order and they're expected to come in. Can we still purchase? Yes, that's, Anne, can you help with the shoe class? That was all recorded. I don't see a problem with that. I don't see a problem with that. I don't know, but I don't make the rules. Let's start painting. Let's not worry about things. Let's just see what happens. I'm going to grab, now this brush is looking quite weathered. Actually, I kind of want a thin brush. How thin do I want? What is this? That's a 3. Is that going to be thin enough? Hold on. I might use this one. What is this? I'm going to use my water lily brushes because I love them. That's a little too thin. All right, I'm going to use this. And I'm going to wet it anyway. And, you know, I'll keep you guys posted on the little problem we talked about. How about that? Oh, okay. That bugger just slipped right out of my hands. Let's take the autofocus off. Who wants to paint and who wants to just relax a little bit? Who needs to relax a little bit? Oh, I'm going to take my brush. I'm going to wet it. I'm not going to put anything on here. I am going to draw petals. You're going to love this. Oh, I'm going to draw petals to some sort of made up flower. And no, you can't see it because it's water. I'm going to make sure one side of my water stays. I can't even see it, so don't be too excited. All right, so I kind of wet that down. I'm only doing the outline. I'm not doing the entire thing. Oh, I've just got to see where it is. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Look at that. See, watercolors go where the water is. So basically, I just outlined with this. I'm so happy you guys are here. Number 3 water lily brush. I mean, how easy was that? Tony just signed up for November. Ah! Okay, sorry. So that was fairly easy, wasn't it? We're not panicking yet, are we? Now we're just gonna go up the middle. Look at this. We're just gonna go up the middle. Is this not so relaxing? And I'm not gonna go overboard. I mean, yes I am. I'm gonna go completely overboard. What are we talking about? I go overboard all the time. I'm just, I used kind of like a Quinn violet color. I don't even know if that was an exact color, but so I'm gonna, I mean, is this funky or what? There's some yellow, and believe it or not, I think we're gonna add, we're just gonna see if like a little bit of black. I love black for intensity. Okay. I mean, you know, does it have to be perfect? Nope. a lot of yellow in there. And I could push this back, by the way, a little bit. But I don't care. I'm happy with it. And I'm going to do it again. I'm going to, clean water. You guys are going to see that again. Only I can't really see it because it's really hard. I'm going to have to make my water stick out. I'm not going to change the colors of it. I'm just going to carry that on. Watercolors flow with the water. You know, it's a little funky chicken, but I'm liking it so far, and I can go in and fix things. Now we're just going to do a little there because should we put some different shaped flowers in there? I could. What's making the cool bubble look in the petals? The cool bubble look. I don't see it, so I don't know. Aaron, I would love to answer that question. I don't exactly see it. I'm using a lot of water, and I'm just, and I'm going to take the black. I love black, just to. The little dots. I didn't pre-wet this. I didn't do anything. I see it too. Y'all are seeing something I'm not seeing. I'm sorry. I am not seeing it. And I'm just going back over it, you guys. I'm sorry. Oh, it looks textured. It does. So I use a cold pressed paper, which has a little bit of texture to it. I don't think it has anything out of the ordinary. It's gorgeous. So keep going. That's what you're saying. I got a little nervous there, and so now that this first one is a little dry, I'm just gonna take my watercolors, and this is watercolor paper. Now, quite honestly, I have a really nice fan going in here, so. Oh, is it reflective from the light? Do I have too much light coming in? If I have too much, wait, okay, no, my overhead, and I have now you see, I can kind of contain things too by just going back over it. Whoops, there was no water in that. I love watercolors. I love acrylics. I have been playing. Last night after our shoe class, I painted until, I don't know, 10 p.m. And by the way, when I get bothered by anything, like I am a little bothered, I tend to paint a little more intense. So do you see how I just went over that and it just added, if I need to tone down lights, hold on, I'm going to close my shades a little bit more. Sorry about that. My lighting crew is really falling behind. Hold on. I don't have a ton of light in here because it's really... All right. Is that better? All right. Should we do it again? I mean, I wasn't really going to... I thought about changing it up, but I kind of like these flowers. Oops. I might not have clean water because I just went in the wrong side. But that's okay. So here we go. You pick a shape, a flower shape, like I just did. And I'm going to go... hold on. I'm going to come down here and just go... I love to go off my paper. Yeah, my watercolor paper is a cold press. It has a little bit of a pattern, but not much. It doesn't have much, so... I don't know what I had in my brain for the background was going to be kind of intense, so I don't know if I'm going to go there. I think I have the guts to go there, but it's kind of a floppy brush to be doing what I'm doing, but it's kind of fun, so I'm just going to keep doing it. Good. I'm pretty much just using a magenta and a little bit of that's a Quin red, I think. And then 1, 2, 3, I like to kind of, I think what we're going to do is, oops, come in here. Now the good news is as your water gets a little dirty, you'll be able to see where you're working. And I don't know what this flower is, so nobody go and test my trivia on this. See how that watercolor just follows the trail? It just moves. Good news is we're going into another, oops, I think I should have another one here. Okay. Golly, you know what? Releasing all that stuff out of my system really helps. Hi, Jill. We've been waiting for you. We were all talking about you before you got here. Kidding, Jill. I don't talk about people behind their back. All right. What do y'all think? Super simple. And just let the watercolors do their thing. It's kind of fun that they explore. Oh, I know this paint set is, I love this paint set. It's a little pricey, but I kind of go back to it every now and again. I should pull back out my, I use my classics a lot. You guys, for the art party, I'm doing a mixed media piece. I'm going back to what I love so much. Well, I love this too. Now, do you see? Just add a little. Now, I mean, I just kind of. Just gonna wet this down a little bit, add a little back in there. Okay, there's the center to that one. I don't even care that that leaked out a little bit. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4 has to be another door. Okay, so we can choose to put leaves. We can choose not to. Oops. Now, what I envisioned in the background was like um, I envisioned like a, I don't know, like a midnight blue. I'm using like an ochre color in the middle, just letting it roam where it wants to. And then I'm adding a hint of a little black. I can go back there. We can add more black later. Yeah, I was thinking about like almost like a Prussian blue. I don't know. I'm gonna see what I got in this. I know what I'll grab too. Whoops. Oh, the brush off, Tracy. Now, do you see where it's dry? That flower we started with. Just gonna go and give a little bit of where we had it dry, where it dried. And this is a lot less water. The water has dried from within. And now I'm just taking that original color and just drawing some. I've really only used like 3 colors and then black, but things are drying pretty quick around here. I don't know. I think it's good. I don't even think it needs to be symmetrical at this point. It just needs, but I do have a perfect color. I was thinking about the currants. Da, 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 da. There is a lovely, I do want to make sure this is dry. Okay. I think it's called Deep Sea. Yeah. I'm going to move, will. Let's see. Martha, we'll wait for you for dinner, Bernie. Hold on, I'm looking. Is it there? Or is it there? I'm really going crazy bold here. Do we want any leaves off of this? Do you want leaves? Should we put leaves? Yes or no? Speak now or forever hold your peace because I'm going in big. Leaves? No leaves. Yes. Was that a yes? No. Okay, hold on. I'm looking. No. Yes, leaves. Okay, so far two. No. Tied up. Y'all are making this difficult. All right. I'm going to go to a thicker brush. We're not going to put too many, but we'll just do something. In fact, I can pull this current set out. A lot of people have this set. I'll just go to this right now. Real easy peasy, light and squeezy. And we'll just add just a few. Don't have to go overboard. We don't have to go crazy. I want to go between this and this, okay? I'm going to go between this and this. And I'm just going to All right. We are going to come in here with a detail marker at the end and just kind of play. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Six. And what doesn't have? All right, now I'm going to dry that. I don't want, I want to use like a midnighty blue, but I don't want it to go everywhere. And then we're going to come in, add a few details with a Sharpie, call it a day. Sayonara, done. Happy, happy, happy. Okay. I am going to pre-wet most of this area. Oh, actually, I'm hoping not to run. Okay, there we go. I'm just going to come in here and wet this. I have a fan blowing right on me. We're going to use this blue. Come back here. We're going to use this blue. I'm going to send it a running. Go for it. Run fast as you can. Just wet it down a little bit. Just helps the flow of the paint. As you notice, I just kind of keep wetting my brush just to keep the paint flowing. Everybody good? Who's painting with me? By the way, I love it when that blue hits that magenta color because it makes a fab color, so I'm not. Isn't it funny from now, like now where I'm at, from the beginning, you can definitely tell when I'm painting, it just kind of takes the day away. It takes the pressure away. It takes the, you know, put me in a much better headspace to be doing this. Much better. It's probably pretty dark. It's darker than I've ever really gone. Tarita just said, I'm sorry, I'm dusting. Tarita, could you come over? I could really use some dust removal in my house. You don't have to be sorry for that. Be careful driving, girls. So, just gonna let this dry. Make sure it's exactly where I want it to be or thereabouts. And then I'm gonna come in and I gotta do some. I'm gonna do just a little bit of. I keep increasing the intensity. I can't help myself. There we go. What do y'all think? That's a good foundation. Make sure that is dry. We are doing the Tracy. Oh, girls. Can't tell you how often I've heard that. No kidding. I can tell you none. These were some funky flowers, but I'm like super okay with them. I want to know who's driving, Connie. Because you seem to be commenting, so I hope Karen's behind the wheel. Alrighty. And by the way, if you were doing the Tracy in a car, you'd be sleeping. Because that's all I do when I'm in a car. Here we go. Let's just have some fun. Ooh, that's not wet. Yes, it is. We're relaxed. We're just drawing. We're just drawing. We're going to define all this mess we made. We're going to just, this will be, oh, well, no it won't because my pen is jacked up. Okay, here we go. Let's just put some little polka dots in here because we're going to make this as quick, improve. You don't have to like know the anatomy of a flower. Mm-hmm. So you thought we had some pretty wildflowers, which we did. Oh, I should have showed you guys my project for the art party. I didn't even think to do that. I'm just, when in doubt, adding little dots. Oh my god. You know, Deborah, if I had half a wits about me, I'd fly to you and then we would drive to Fort Worth together. But I'll be in Oklahoma the week before. So basically, I really feel like we need to step this up. We need to step up our outline game. So I'm going to go to the fine Sharpie and not the ultra fine. Yeah. I think I'm going to Texas next month too. I'm going to go see my cousin's baby. You should look at the time. Oh, I got time. All right. What? This is my channel. I could stay if I want. Do you think anybody tuned into the beginning and went, "Oh my god, yeah, I'm not gonna listen to this girl"? Okay. I'm trying to find one free weekend in October or August to go see my cousin's new baby. So now I'm just coming into the center of this unique little flower we have. Little dots, you know, just little scribbles. Oh, people are actually seeing real flowers in this. Okay. Now I'm gonna just sketch some. I like the variations in the color. can't wait to see what you all come up with after this. I'm going to grab my aquarellable pencil, which is super handy to use when you need to do some shading, which I want to do in here because I do want the inside of this to be darker. This one you gotta keep sharp. Okay. Fall off my chair. Gotta have a pencil sharpener around with this bad boy. What do y'all think? Did we darken those edges enough? All right, do I have this is, what color is this? What color is this? Slow down. I'm looking at black, smoky. What's this color? Ooh, no, that's too bright, but I was looking for that last week. I like to take this archival ink. I'm going to go around the edges a little bit. Not too dark, not too light. Just come in here and blend. This is like a smoke. This is on my resources page. Somebody asked me about this. This is called hickory smoke. I kind of like it because it's like a gray color, not real dark. But yet I can add a little bit into these. I kind of wanted like more of a midnight blue, so I'm just going to come in here and make it more midnight. I can do that. Ooh. Yes. This is smoky blue. I bought this whole set. I listed them on my resources page. They come in sets. Unless you buy the big. These are just the little ones. I like the little ones. They get in some pretty nice little spaces for me. Oh, see? I just darkened that up. All right. And I'm going to finish said page. I'm going to grab one thing. Well, am I going to grab one thing? Maybe not. Yeah, I like that ink. I'm going to darken this up a little bit. Just go around the perimeter. And then I'm going to take the tape off. And I'm going to hope that no paint got underneath and that I tell a little story of my day with just this one little page. And that's, you know, I was going to grab a white pen, but I just like the way the white. Oh, that pencil's called an Aquarellable pencil by Stabilo. It's on my resources page. That's not a very good example when I show you. And it's Sorry, I just got all the pencil shavings all over. It's not a very good demo when I show it to you, and it's like a little nub, but I use it down to nothing. So I use it quite a bit. And I like it. I don't think this needs any amazing little white, but I could add, I can't help myself because I talked about it. I'm just going to you could use a Posca pen. I'm going to find a liner brush here. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I am. Oh, I found another Stabila pencil. I'll put that over there. Okay, I was running out of those. Hold on. Wait for it. You guys, I've been painting so much, I'm cramming paintbrushes into paper. Okay, there we go. So do I know what kind of flower these are? Nah. Do I know that this is where I needed to be today? Yes. Did I break 6,000 rules? Yes, I did. And I happily did. Do I ever use the white Stabilo? I think I have one somewhere hidden, but the answer is no, I really don't. It comes in all different colors, and I don't use them. I like the black. What do you think? Do you like the white? I don't know why, but it just needed a little pop. A little pop. Well, now I'm starting to go like too crazy. Do you ever start adding something and you're like, I should have stepped 6 steps fast? That's exactly where I should have stopped, but nah, I kept going. All right, let's take this tape off. If you ever have any issues removing the tape, I do have some paper right now I'm using. You can just heat that tape up. This is watercolor paper. It's pretty sturdy, but I'm using a watercolor paper that is not as sturdy. Just notice this guy didn't get. Your Artful Journey members, we should do a month of liner brush work. That's all we should do. See how subtle that little black is? It looks insane when I'm drawing it. Did anybody pray that that was remotely going to come out? Because I was doing a lot of deep dives on that in my head and thinking, that Archon Mount guy is probably watching me and he's probably giving me bad juju. So I was just thinking to myself, oh my God, he's probably thinking, no, he didn't. I'm just going to go around a little more because I can't help myself. All right. All right. Your Artful Journey is my paid membership. The doors are closed now. You can get on the wait list should you want to be on the wait list. I love my tribe. Thank you, Tarita, for asking that question. There is the wait list right there. I think I put that in the comments. If not, I'll put it again. Okay, I did. There we go. And let's come back to me. Hi, namaste. I like where the yellow shows through. Yeah, I do too. The yellow went a little berserk, but all right. As I do every Wednesday, I do photograph 6:31. We had time for a rant and we created. It is 6:31. By the way, my business partner comes into town tomorrow. We'll show some photos behind the scenes. I just want to thank you guys. I just want to thank y'all for showing up on Wednesdays. Don't forget to join the art party. And if you do want to be on my wait list for your artful journey, my tribe is the best tribe in the whole dang world. Aren't you, girls and guys? So I'm just going to sit back and I'm going to take a load off. I will post photos of this, and I'd love to see what you create. This video, along with every one of my Wednesday videos, do go to my YouTube channel. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to me. We are the best tribe, Judy said. Yes, oh my God. Good vibe tribe. By the way, we're working on shirts, so that is exciting. Thank you for another fun Wednesday, Tracy. Thank you, Jan, for even giving me a reason to do this. I like the picture of the houses behind you. You do? Jeanette? That's my art party project. Then you're going to like that. I need to go back and watch in the beginning. I do want to try this one. Tribe cheer. Yes, yes, yes. We all need like a secret handshake. I'm kidding. I don't know. I want to be the teacher who does all the handshakes when her kids walk in. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, fist pump. Kick. Thank you. I love Wednesdays too. And thank you so much. This video will be uploaded to my YouTube channel. If while you're there and you're on my YouTube channel, if you want to hit the subscribe button, and I would appreciate, I never ask this, but if you ever want to share our Wednesday nights with your creative friends, I sure would appreciate that because it helps my little business. And guess what? Yes, I do make a living doing what I love so much. Michelle, I miss you, girl. I'll be back on the other side of town soon. Hopefully get a little time Sunday night or Saturday night. I love y'all. Have a great night. I will see you all next Wednesday. By the way, I'm filming all weekend for Art Masters. So we're working on new episodes that will be dropping in the fall. And thank you so much. Have a wonderful evening and thank you for tonight.